Shan and Tam fam, welcome to the Real Talk podcast. On this podcast, we talk about real issues. We talk about parenting, love, family, friendships, and everything in between.
It is our hope that you will journey with us through some critical conversations. We would like for you to drop us a comment, to share the conversation, and to let us know what you would like to see us talk about on Real Talk. Greetings, Shan Tam fam. Hope you all are well. You know, today Tam and I decided we're just going to jump on here and talk about happiness or joy and what that means for you. I mean, we are such a stressed people. We have so many roles, so many things going on in our life, so many things that's happening out there in society. So we wanted to center the conversation and to ask you, what do you do to make yourself laugh or to feel joy or, to feel that good feeling? So we're going to start with the conversation. So sis,
Yeah, man. I'm
me
here
know
for
say,
it. So me love laugh long time.
listen to me. We start laugh, I would have started about
I
it,
know.
but real talk. So the other day, Friday, was such a stressful day. At the
Hmm.
end of the week, you feel like you're just done. Like you feel like a deflated balloon, like
Yeah.
you're just done.
Well,
And
we would normally say we feel like a mash up Mack truck.
we
Jamaica.
we feel pop down,
Pop
mash up,
down.
pop down, done.
Hmm.
And you and I just started talking and started sharing stories, and we just started laughing.
I
Can I
know.
tell you how it just lifted my spirit? Like, I go on my bed, I laugh, wake up, I laugh.
Yep.
And I'm like, real talk,
Hmm.
laughter is good for the soul.
Yeah.
And I have to say, sometimes we just have a pause. Sometimes in the middle of the day when I feel stressed, I just go look on some comedy, right? We just
Yeah.
bust out and laugh because sometimes we're too serious. We need to laugh. So wait,
Yeah.
what you think about that?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. I vividly recall that which Friday night because people in my household were looking at me like, are you okay? I think I even woke Paige out of her sleep. She's like, why are you laughing? We couldn't explain it to her. But
Oh my God.
yeah, I think it's really important though that you center yourself at various points during the even just the regular work day because
Mm-hmm.
it's just a lot. Like everything can be so consuming. Everything just sometimes feel like it's pressing down on you. And I know
Yes.
for us,
Yes.
even throughout the day, at various points throughout the day, we'll check in with each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Um, And sometimes it's really taking a 5 minutes. Trust me, you don't even have to go far. Sometimes all you need to do is look on your Instagram feed and
The internet is undefeated sometimes.
listen to me and check those comments
Oh
in
my
some of
God.
those posts, right? That's all you need
Yeah,
to,
forget
to
a good laugh. And you know what? Our jobs are so stressful.
yeah,
We're in ministry, we are
yeah.
run households, we're doing so much. So
Hmm.
what can you do to take the time to laugh, right? Joy, laughter, to release those endorphins, to release those emotions.
Yeah,
And you never even know how much laughter can do for your body and your soul, right?
yep,
Even just a pause and read something or, to take a walk or something to uplift your spirits. Because sometimes I find we get so serious and intense
yeah,
we can take a moment just to step back. But listen, me I go laugh, right?
yeah,
And watch the comedy, read the book, whatever you can to uplift your spirit because it also supports you with your mental health and
yeah.
well-being.
We forget the joy that exists just sometimes in the minute details of our lives. Um, when just trying to navigate life itself. And we forget sometimes to stop and look at the little things in our lives that really can put us just even in a space of gratitude, or even sometimes to say, God funny because of this or that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm,
And like you
mm-hmm.
said, taking the time out to actually have fun, it actually makes you more productive.
Can I tell you?
Yeah, it
You
makes you
have
more
to.
productive.
Yeah, because
It
taking a break out of the normal day-to-day thing just for I remember when we did the escape room. I never think me would I do that, but we
Oh,
had so
yes.
much fun,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We had so much fun. It was us girls. We went, we did it, and then after we went and we had dinner. And I
Hmm.
think, this is good. We laugh.
Hmm.
We never come out, but
Hmm.
it was fun,
Yeah.
right? And something you just said that made me reflect on a prayer group or a Bible study that we were in on Monday. And I remember you said sometimes when we await on God for the bigger things, we
Right.
don't see the small miracles that's happening along the way,
Yeah.
right? So it made me think on that when you said that, sometimes you in the wait when we're waiting on stuff, appreciate the small things that's happening along the way because sometimes we're so intense.
Absolutely. Yeah. Anything that you can do to lessen the stress, which in turns helps your physical overall well-being, and not to ignore either the impact that it can have on your mental well-being, because without the mind, there is no body, right? So
Mm-hmm.
anything that you can do, however small it is, I
Mm-hmm.
believe can make a world of difference in your in how you're feeling. And like you said, when you do things that are fun, it releases those good feeling hormones,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It lifts your spirit, it energizes your body,
Yeah.
right? It refocuses your mind. You know what's funny? Yesterday, Patrick and I were talking about our son and the fact that, with his learning abilities, he's very involved in basketball. And sometimes it can pose a challenge to balance the two, right? So, balance
Mm-hmm.
the basketball with school,
For the academics,
yeah,
yeah.
with the academics, right? But
Mm-hmm.
it's funny, we were talking about the fact that it really does help him as much as it causes stress on us sometimes to help him to navigate that balance
Yeah.
and to really center him and focus him on the academic side. We were just saying that the basketball really actually does help him to
Mm-hmm.
expend that energy, to
Mm-hmm.
clear his mind, and to give him the space for him to now be able to say,
To
okay, I've
function
let go of
better.
all of that energy.
Yes.
Yeah, now let me try and focus on this. We actually think that it helps him.
With
You,
school.
yeah,
Yeah, and another thing too, when you think of even the responsibility and the discipline, because you're a part of a team, it takes dedication, it takes discipline, it takes
yes,
hard work. So
yeah,
even those skills and those things those principles that he's learning with the basketball
it
can even
transfers.
exactly to his school,
Yeah.
right?
And for him, it's like basketball is life, right?
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
literal is like the air that he breathes, but it is the thing that he enjoys the most. And
Mm-hmm.
I find that in instances where we can compromise and say to him, all right, listen, if you get to go do your basketball for 2, 3, 4 hours or whatever, I mean, aside from the fact that he plays competitively and has practice like every day, he would play even more in terms of outside of his practice. So sometimes when we can compromise with him and say, all right, if you're allowed to get 2 more hours of basketball, then you have to ensure that you do 3 hours of
Of
schoolwork here.
schoolwork.
Can I
Mm-hmm.
tell you how it will get done?
Yeah, because
It,
encouragement sweeten the labor.
that too, and the fact that I feel like once
Mm-hmm.
he's gotten that high from,
the
those
basketball.
good hormones that have been released for
Hmm.
him, it now puts him in a better mood to be able to attack
Absolutely.
the things that are not so desirable, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
And so, I mean, it's the same thing I think, for us, where we need to make the effort to balance out those
Yes.
those feelings that we have, because life tough, life hard,
Life
okay?
hard.
And
It's
as much as we
hard.
think that, as much as we think that we life hard,
Some
trust
people have
me,
it worse.
you don't want to be in other people's shoes. You know what
But
I mean?
but can I tell you, make me tell you, let me go another step further. And it's interesting at that time because I grew up in the inner city, right?
Right.
In Trenchtown and stuff. And nobody not happy like them people,
What you say?
When you see them ready for party
Yeah,
and enjoy life and have fun and us. And it's not to say life is not hard.
yeah,
The poverty is real,
right.
the crime is real.
Yeah.
But when the community ready for come together and enjoy themselves, nobody can party like them. And that says a lot.
Okay. And contrastly, like you talk about the inner city experience, which I
Hmm.
don't know, have never experienced. So me come
Hmm.
from country.
Yes, yes.
And me can tell you, say, the same thing exists. So when
Hmm.
you talk about people really finding the joy in their lives,
Yes.
right? It can
Hmm.
translate across any socioeconomic barrier that
It
there
can.
is,
It
right? Because
can.
when I think about my country experience now, especially in the country, I'm Jamaican people, we
Yes, yes.
understand. Say,
Bush
yeah,
country.
when you say the word twice, it means it even more serious. So me I talk
Like
about
country.
country, no, right? Like where my grandmother
Yes.
lived, right? When when
Hmm.
everybody ready to come together in that community, and
Hmm.
I think about even as a child or a teenager growing up, when a Saturday night when everybody come out of the square, like that is
Yes.
just a everyday, like a regular everyday part of life.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the fun, the talking, the music playing, the
Hmm.
dancing, the this, the that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Can
that
we be
the
simple?
simplicity. Oh my gosh, the simplicity at the moment. Can I
Yeah,
tell you? The
yeah,
simplicity at the moment will bring such joy and laughter, and you don't have to have much, right?
yeah,
You don't have to have much, but you had each other, and that's exactly what it's about.
yeah,
Live, laugh, pause.
yeah,
Right? Life is just too short for you to be harboring hate and resentment. And you ever realize some people just vex them, just look angry.
yeah, I know.
Let it go.
And you wonder
Breathe.
what type of quality of life they have.
Yes.
So as much as things are stressful for everybody right
Yeah.
now, I mean, we all have stress in our lives,
Hmm.
relative to who we are. I strongly believe that, yeah, you need to take the time to just lighten the moment.
Hmm.
Sometimes find people who you enjoy their company, you know,
Exactly.
have conversations. You know what? One of the big thing is that I don't think people probably do often enough is laugh at
But
yourself.
you have to.
Laugh at yourself.
Real
Okay?
talk. Real talk.
Because if we feel really
Yes.
expose ourselves to the world sometimes,
Oh my God, they would have banned me from
yeah,
the internet.
no, but we can
Oh,
find the joy
you
even
have
in
to.
our own like
You have to.
existence, like the
Yeah.
nonsense. Think about some of the silly things that you do that you probably would not even reveal to anybody else.
Can I tell
The
you?
mistakes that you make, right?
Yes. The
Laugh at
little things.
yourself.
Laugh at yourself and even them pitney sometimes.
They
As
laugh
much as
after
oh
we.
some but as much as how you have your challenges, sometimes you just have to laugh. I say, God,
Yeah,
these kids,
I know.
find the joy in your situation. That's what me I take for tonight in terms of laugh, 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 and pause.
Yeah.
Find, and as we said, Tam, find people too
Yeah.
that you can have a positive space and energy with, because sometimes you have some people who suck the life and energy out of you because
Yeah,
of their
literally.
negativity. Yeah,
Real
because of their
talk.
negativity. And on every phone call you have to answer.
That too.
You don't have to answer every call.
Yeah.
If you know say you in a space of Zen and you see Tom or Harry a call or Jane and you know say it's a gonna take you down a path, you don't have to answer right there.
Right.
You can pause and wait till you're at a space, because you know what? Sometimes that one call can take you right down.
It can. And I actually was saying that to somebody last night or the night
Yeah,
before. I was talking to somebody about the fact that they were upset about something that was said to them. And then, somebody wanted to have a conversation about it. And I said, if you're not ready to have that conversation, it's
you
totally
don't have
okay.
to.
You
You
don't
don't
have
have
to
to.
have it. Because if your focus is one other place right now, like on your well-being in a different way, don't
Yes.
facilitate the conversation
No.
because it's going to take you down a road
It's
that
gonna
is
take it on
not
our road. Yes.
exactly not desirable. You know what I mean? So sometimes we have to draw the boundaries too about who we let into that space, where you are, and who you let into the space, and to be cognizant of what that is going to do to you. And
Mhm.
if it is that, like you rightly say, you're in a good mood and you see Tama call you and you know said that I gonna take you in, put you in a bad mood, don't answer
Don't
it.
answer. Guard your peace.
Yeah.
Guard your peace.
Now decline me call when me call you.
Never.
Anyhow, you send me to voicemail, me know.
You know, it's a shall get our peace. Never.
Fam,
Ah,
this was a quick and dirty one. We just want to let you know that you have the right to be joyful in your life. You should take the time. It lessens stress. You get
yes.
better sleep.
Yes.
Your blood pressure will go down. The heart conditions will decrease. You will be more productive. And you actually will be more liked. How about that?
Real talk.
Real talk. So, we hope that you got something out of this quick episode today. Live, laugh wholly, and
Mhm.
learn. And just don't take yourself too seriously, right? So, we are going to leave you here today. Hopefully, we'll catch up with you next week for another episode. In the meantime, do what we always tell you to do. Like the episode, share it like food, and leave us a comment. Let us know what are some of the things that you like to do for fun. What do you do to take the edge off? What do you do to lighten the mood in your lives? And we encourage you to keep doing it. Find us on Spotify, on Facebook at Real Talk with Shan and Tam, on our YouTube page, Shan and Tam, and also on Spreaker, where you can get all the episodes. We're now in season 2. So if you're just getting onto the podcast, fam, go back. We got 32 plus more episodes for you to enjoy. Until next time, we'll talk to you again. Walk good.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Don't forget to visit Shan and Tam on all their social media websites. At Sisters Shan and Tam on Instagram, Shan Tam Lodge-Lee on Facebook, and check out their blogs at shanandtam.blogspot.com. Tune in again next time on Real Talk.